Welcome, everyone. The ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this. The battle for the national championship and college football immortality. A moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. 1 game to determine the national championship. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Now it's second down here. Dropping back, it's Davis. Snags the quick throw. He shreds the tackle. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
There's a 1st and 10 play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got it for a big gain. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. He'll spot the ball near midfield at the plus 49.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
The Wolverines look to keep this drive moving. Linebacker shifting around now. Oh, it's a reverse. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. The shotgun running play call. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Back to pass. It's Davis. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The Wolverines will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. Fair catch made at the 15-yard line. First down here for this offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Buying time now, rolling to his left. Tight end makes the grab. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Short pass finds the tight end. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
The Ducks are looking to keep this drive going. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Oh, the pass is picked off. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield, but the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Here's the second down play. Back to throw. It's Davis. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quick completion to the tight end. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
And there's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Here's that defense shifting again. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he'll be brought down. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Looking to throw. It's Davis. Finds an open target on the left side. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. So as we begin the second quarter, the first play will be a field goal try. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. The kicker's got to be protected in a defenseless position like that. That penalty is going to give the offense a first down. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake for the defense on 4th down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the tailback's got it again. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
Here's a handoff on first and goal. And tackled there by the defense.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Offense facing second and goal.
Let's go.
Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Good job by the offensive line. You get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a third and goal.
After that big play to start the drive, they got close, but now it's third and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. And now the try here for the extra point. Looked like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed in that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback. And you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Michigan offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he finds the running back in the flat. And he's tackled after the catch.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down after that completion. To the air, it's Davis. Pass caught. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
An inside give now from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Second down play coming up. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. Getting set. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Davis. On the run here. Lets it go. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Man, this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. And the Wolverines will line up to boot it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Can they catch him? And he's going to finally head out of bounds. But you talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Caught quickly. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
And the Ducks are in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Ducks.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the returner will be brought down. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
I'm a fan of any time you can get the ball into his hands. I think it's a win. Didn't go for a huge amount of yards, but it's the threat of what it potentially can do, and it gives him another opportunity to get his hands on the football.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
Well, the offense tries to go with the play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying it. They applied the pressure, came up with a sack.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Finding space at the 20. And he will make the 1st down. Tackled at the 26. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the 1st down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this 1st half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. To the air, it's Davis. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for 1 more play.
Man, I love to see linebackers in today's game. They're physical enough to be able to be in the box and defend the run because that's their main primary job. But here you can see the athletic ability to be in man coverage and be able to...
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the 1st half of play. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. First play of the 2nd half, they keep it on the ground. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back and make it easy on the quarterback. Hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass rush closing in. The pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who, of course, played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He slings this one deep down the left side. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Oregon. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side of him?
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
Well, they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Returner trying to create good field position. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Here comes a handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Davis. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. His sure hands. It's done. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. The Wolverines will line up to kick it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Off the play fake on first down. Grab made by the tight end. And bulldozing his way through. Finally brought down, but it's an explosive gain. Ball all the way to the 21.
Boy, the tight end here just gets lost in coverage. The quarterback does a good job of kind of working through his progressions. He sees that tight end. His eyes light up. Makes a great throw and a big gain for this offense.
Runs right over the defender. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain in that completion.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really
fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point makes it 28-7. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Grab down the middle. It's done. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catches.
Looking for a deep completion. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking to throw again. Makes the grab. It's Hansen. It's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The linebacker shifting around now. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made after the completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but they have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Short completion. The third down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And the ball is picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. Defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. He finds anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Makes the catch. He'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy, a guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The Ducks with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Oregon. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receiver's jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He steps out of bounds at the 26. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Back to pass. It's Davis. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's done. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
That completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Hansen. And the game just good enough for a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. And the Wolverines look to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Finding some room at the 25. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
1st and goal. Handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. To throw, it's Davis. Running out of time in the pocket. Complete on the shovel pass. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Now a crucial 3rd down and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's picked off in the end zone. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments, come up with a stop here? Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that previous play.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Ball handed off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away.
I mean, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the 4th quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
There's the handoff. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. A change of direction. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Ducks. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. It looks like the hands team are able to recover the football.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This has been a monumental mismatch, a beatdown for the ages. It's almost over, thankfully. Scanning the field, it's Davis. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Punt over the middle. It's done. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game.
On the set.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion.
Set. Bang.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys to go out there and leave no doubt. It's mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. I mean, there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Oregon Ducks.